Okay. Mhm. All right, I think we're good. We're ready to start. Let me go ahead and start the recording. I think we're good on both ends here. Oh, that's a bit weird. Hey, what's up, KK? See, you're over on the YouTubes today. I'm doing good. How have you been? Hopefully less sick. I'm gonna have to restart this and do it from the top because I think there might be. Let me do borderless. Is there a way to do borderless for this? There we go. There is no way that's the colors. Let's see, VSync on preset ultra. None of that should be the issue. Why does the game look like this? There's no way it's supposed to actually look like this. Is it? I honestly can't tell. Maybe restart it and see. I'm better now, and I didn't have a breakdown today, and I hit 99 subs. Nice! You're on the road to 100. All right, let me do. Let me try to start it again. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Let's Play of mine. I am Expired Soda, and today we're going to be playing Cult of the Lamb. If you've never played Cult of the Lamb, it's by one of my favorite studios. It's Devolver Studios. They've made some of my favorite games over the years, and this is one that I have played recently, and it's one that I love. And of course, as always, I am doing these live, so you may hear me interacting with a chat that you're not seeing if you're watching this in the future on YouTube. And speaking of which, hello Galactics, welcome in, bud. We're playing a bit of a different game today. We're playing Cult of the Lamb. And it looks like they've got the newest DLC, I think, that just came out on this one. All right, we're gonna do a new game. We're gonna go ahead and do a new save as well. I don't know if the DLC is like the first thing you get, or is at the end. Praise the Lamb, conduit to great power, promised liberator of the one who, I think it said waits, yet sacrificial beast, take heed, for a crown cannot sit upon two brows. This looks demonic. It is demonic. I mean, it's about making a cult, so, you know, it's right up our alley. But it's got a nice gameplay. And it's also a co-op game. This is a game that's really good to play with a friend. I don't know if it's online co-op or if it's just local co-op. I'm gonna assume it's online and local. Oh, and Devolver's the publisher, not the dev. All right, kneel to be sacrificed. These are the great ones. Before us stands the last of its kind. All others we have hunted down and put to the blade. With this final sacrifice, the prophecy will be impossible to fulfill. The heretic who lies bound below will be condemned to eternal captivity, and the old faithful shall be preserved. I did finish Resident Evil. I finished it the other day. You missed it. We got the good ending, of course. There's two endings in Resident Evil, but the good ending is the best ending. I think it's also the canon ending, of course. Leon gets cured. Grace gets saved. The one who waits, come closer, fear not, for though you are already dead, I still have need of you. Those foolish bishops thought they could keep you from me and death, but instead they sent you straight to me. I will give you life again, but at a price. All I ask is for you to start a cult. In my name, do we have a deal? Well, we don't really have a choice here. It's either yes or absolutely. What up, Funk Chunk? I'm up early doing reverse mukbangs with a chamoy pickle. Okay. Wise choice. Take the red crown which I once wore. With it you shall command the loyalty of followers and strike fear into the hearts of our enemies. TNT's up to no good with his mukbang. Return to the land of the living, start a cult in my name, and begin recruiting followers. Once you have done so, you will see me again now. Go. Said you wouldn't understand, Bubby? Bubby? I haven't heard Bubby before. It's a new one. The chamoy pickle too, not even just a regular pickle. Okay, so I think we got our powers now. I don't think I'm very good at the dodging in this game. Dodge to avoid damage. Trying to, what did you say, TNT? Trying to sun my taint out here on the Rivera. I think it might be a little too late to be doing all that. Ratatouille. Is that his name? Ratua? Fear not, I am Ratua. I was once a chosen vessel like you, but those days are lost to the winds. I was sent to guide you. We are deep in the lands of the old faithful and in grave danger. My instructions are to lead you to safety. Continue through the woods. Escape lies ahead. I will be close by. It's Ratatouille. Yeah, it is Ratatouille. Was he a rat? I think he was a rat, wasn't he? I like how our little hat can fall off and then it like comes back. You see that? And then it chases you. That's cute. Enemies are getting a little more dynamic now. It's 3 AM and I don't feel like chat being people going about with pickles. I think TNT is just, he's trying to just have a fun, spicy night. Okay. We got coins now. Stop sexualizing me. Never talked about sex mukbangs or a certain type of exercise that you wouldn't even begin to understand. TNT, you're killing me right now. Am I killing the spiders here or what? What am I doing with these spiders? Are they not giving me anything? Do I get anything for destroying the bones? Hey Griff over on TikTok, what's up, man? Oh, I think you can only go one way. This cornball called me a noob. I haven't heard noob in a minute. I feel like I haven't heard noob since Call of Duty. Go make a potato salad with raisins. Potato salad with raisins. I don't think I've ever had potato salads with raisins. Alright, Galactic. I'll talk to you later, brother. Alright, let's keep moving this way. Oh, Jesus. This is an interesting game because part of it is, I guess, kind of like a roguelike, and then the other part is almost a resource manager. Not sure if that's the right term. Got some more coins. We have nearly reached safety, but look ahead. Another poor soul about to be sacrificed. Rescue them and they would have no choice but to join your new cult. They would have no choice? Almighty Bishops of the Oath Fate, we ask you to accept the sacrifice of this wretched soul. Hey, who interrupts our ritual and trespasses on sacred ground? Whoa. I can't tell where my health is. Am I invincible? I can't remember where the health bar is in this one. It's gotta be that I'm invincible. Rescue our first little disciple here. Follower awaits indoctrination. I love it how we just like teleported him somewhere. We have reached safety. You have done well. The red crown will allow you to use those markings on the ground to transport yourself great distances. It will take you to a temple that has fallen to ruin. There you will be able to begin your new cult. I will meet you there. Okay. Here we go. Heretics defeated. Cleanse the non-believers. Okay, we got 23 plus 8 or 23 in total coins. No damage bonus. No damage? I could have sworn they hit me a couple times, but alright, I'll take it. No damage it is. What's up, Lock X down? Lock X down? Thank you for the love, man, over on TikTok. Alright, please select a difficulty. Don't worry, you can change the difficulty at any time in the settings. Alright, medium is for recommended. Recommended for moderate players looking for a well-rounded experience. Okay, the developers recommend medium. We could do hard, or we could do extreme hard, or we could do easy. I think we'll just do medium. We'll go with what the devs want. This hollowed ground, which once was mine, is now yours. This crumbling ruin is to be the site of your new cult. We have much to do. We begin by indoctrinating this poor soul into the warm embrace of your cult. Followers can gather resources for you. Order this one to collect lumber or stone. Alright, Woolhaven, is that what this is called? Woolhaven? The light of the world. Indoctrinate new follower. Let's indoctrinate our boy. I beg you, indoctrinate me to your cult. I will not stray. Okay, let's call this guy, let's call him, I'm gonna call this guy Galactic. I'm gonna call this one after you, Galactic. Galactics. You'll be the first member of the cult. I'm gonna change your form too. Oh wait, I can't. I don't have anything unlocked. Oh wait, here we go. What do you want to be? Do you want to be a pig? Do you want to be a, what is that, goat? Some kind of is that a dog? A cat? A fox? Add BD next. Yeah, he's gonna be the next cult member. You want to be the fox? All right, you're the fox. What color are we going with? Are we going with orange fox, a red fox, a white fox? Kind of, actually, there's a nice little palette of colors here. You could be a green fox. Red, all right, we'll go red. And, we'll give you this little haircut there. All right, let's see what your traits are. You have a strong constitution. Your heals are 15 times faster when sick and in bed rest. Okay. You're naturally obedient. So on recruiting, this follower immediately gains 10 plus faith. Look at that. You're materialistic. So you gain faith when building better sleeping quarters. Okay. I would not think that sleep and materialistic would go together, but okay. I guess that makes sense. All right, let's go send you to cut some wood. How about that? By your hand, our cult will grow powerful, but your followers cannot live on prayer alone. They must eat. Gather the necessary resources and build a cooking fire. It will allow you to prepare meals for your followers. Okay. All right, what are we looking for? Food? Is that what it said? Guess berries, right? Everybody loves berries. I don't know if that's what we need. Collect lumber and collect stone. Okay, let's get some stone here. Look at us working together, trying to build our little cult, make our little patch in the world. Let me clear out this bush here. And we just need to get some lumber. Why is that tree? Is that tree? You can't cut down that tree? Guess we'll do this one. Right. That's enough. Now we can make a cooking fire. Cook raw items and turn them into meals that followers can eat. Okay. And this is where the building aspect of this game comes in. I kind of want to have it in the middle here, but I guess there's a reason why it can't go there. I think it'll go right here. That's a good spot. Am I supposed to go build it? I guess so. Nice. Your followers need to eat, and it's up to you to provide meals for them. Okay, the hunger of your cult can be seen on the top left of the screen. When this gets too low, followers will begin to starve. Find more food while crusading. Pick routes that pass through foraging locations. Plant farms to grow your own food. Seeds can be purchased or found whilst crusading. Bro, you're underrated. Thank you, brother. I haven't started streaming all that long, so you know, hopefully we can build a nice little community here. If only we could get BD to come back. We gotta get you over on Discord if you have a Discord. Dang, this is gonna take forever to cut down. Hold on, I'm not doing that. All right, we gotta cook a meal. That's what we need to do. Simple meal made from berries. Okay. Ugh, that doesn't look too appetizing, does it? Nice, nice. Say his name in the mirror 3 times, yeah, it'll appear. Now we must build a shrine, but first we will need more followers and more gold. Both of which can be found when crusading through the lands of Old Faith. Our mutual benefactor, the one who waits, has been trapped by the 4 bishops of the Old Faith. Each of them guards a chain that binds him to the realm beyond. We have conjured openings to the realms. It is your task to track them down and slay them so they may be freed. Hey Brooke, how's it going over on TikTok? Now go there, you shall find gold and willing recruits. For those who are not willing, convert them by force. The Discord link? Yeah, I'll grab it for you. Get it over here. Boom. Shouldn't take me but a sec to get this. Do that, hit copy. And just paste it in there. There you go. And then when you do join it though, make sure you pick a role, because the little bot that I made will kick you out if you don't pick a role within like 24 hours. Okay, so what are we gonna do? Return to the lands of the Old Faith, return with more gold, and return with more followers. Brooke, thank you for liking all the videos over on the TikTok page. I appreciated that. Return to the old lands. Oh, okay, so we gotta leave this area, I guess. We'll go this way. I'm guessing this is the old lands. Uh-oh. Oh, we got it's a door for each of those creatures that we saw at the beginning there, and then I guess a middle door for the I don't know, main boss, I'm guessing. Okay, dark wood. Oh, that was weird. For like a split second there, the screen went all wonky. Oh shoot. Welcome in Galactics to the cult quarter. Yeah, once I get more and more people in the actual Discord, we'll start doing monthly giveaways. I think we're gonna probably do 50. Once we get like 50 people on there, then we can start doing like monthly raffles and stuff like that. Just a little something to give back, you know? Entered the lands of the Bishop Leshy. Those who do not follow the ways of the old faith will be destroyed. Okay, that's ominous. Alright, here we go. Crusader's Blade. A well-balanced blade dealing moderate damage. I'm now a Neon Disciple. Nice, brother. Welcome in. I still have to build out the bot, but slowly I'm gonna build it out. Thank you for the love over on TikTok, bro. Once I get my next follower in this game, I'm gonna name them after you. Alright, let me go over here. Uh-oh. What are these red marks on the ground? I feel like they're traps or something. Give me the gold, give me the gold. I don't know if like breaking stuff helps. Jermis Ramirez, welcome in over on YouTube. GG's, brother. I don't know if like breaking all this stuff is helping me or not, but it looks like it was giving me something for a second there. I gotta try and avoid not taking damage because apparently you get more stuff if you don't take damage. Get some more coins. Out of here. Give me the coins. That's a good game. Yes, this is a good game. I have not played it entirely through. I've played a little bit of it on my PlayStation. I'm playing this on the PC now, but it is a great game. And it kind of goes pretty well with like the stream theme that I'm kind of building out here. This is Cult of the Lamb by, I can't remember who the developer is, but the publisher is Devolver. Praise the Lamb, conduit to great power, promised liberator of the one that waits below. So the card showed me once, many lifetimes ago, or has that yet to be? I have always drawn your cards, Lamb, and yet this is the first. Take these cards and I will draw another each time we meet. When drawn by me, they will grant you power. Okay, so we got the Lovers, or a diseased heart. A heart offered, a vow made. That one gives you, I guess, 1 life. This one says damages everything on screen when hit. I'm just gonna go with the, I mean, really, I don't want either of these because I don't want to take damage. What is the name of the game? It's Cult of the Lamb. Your deck decides your fate. You may find more upon your crusades, and I will draw from them. Look upon it now. Oh, sweet. Look at all the cards. We're just, oh, they're tarot cards. Is that how you say that? Tarot. Yeah, this game's pretty nice. If you guys haven't played it, it's a weird mix of a game. It's one that I don't think a lot of other games have taken a good advantage of, but it sort of mixes a roguelite with a resource manager / city builder, maybe. You cannot argue with the draw. One might as well argue with the ocean. Okay. And this is yeah, this guy gives you like tarot cards, and you sort of, oh, did I just take a hit? No, I just disappointed myself. I was hoping not to get hit. When you don't get hit, you what the hell's going on here? Oh, okay, this is one of these like cutscenes. How could this be? You were put to the blade, Lamb, as all of your kind were, and yet here you stand before me, unrepentant. The crown, his power, could it be? But I am stronger still. Turn tail and run, little lamb. Me personally have never been a fan of stuff like this, like Animal Crossing or Terraria. I'm just not a fan. Yeah, it's not a game that I think would probably appeal to a mass audience, and if you're not into things like this already, you probably won't enjoy it. I will say though that out of those 2 games that you listed there, like Animal Crossing and Terraria, this game is probably more like Animal Crossing, surprisingly. Acquired stone wall, sturdier than bone, dark wood. 668 subs. Yes, I had 666 earlier. I was like, man, should I just like tell everybody not to sub? Because 666 would be a nice sub count to stop at. But I appreciate all the subs though. Yeah, we're a little up and coming YouTuber streamer here. We also have a TikTok, a Twitch. I got a website too, and we have a Discord as well. Just trying to build out a little community here of gamers, storytellers. We like to do readings too, beyond just like playing video games and stuff. Why would we want 666 gang? Because we're part of a cult, Galactic. Come on. It's part of the cult vibes. Don't you want to just vibe out with a cult? Nah, it's just a silly gag, man. We're not actually a cult. Okay. Return with more gold, return with another follower. I think each time you finish a dungeon, you get a new follower. I think that's kind of like the gist here. Not like a double coat broskies. Rotisserie chicken. That's good. I've never heard of that. Rotisserie. That's nice. Yeah, no, we're not a devil cult. We're an expired soda cult. We love expired soda. Okay, let's go this way. Potato chip. Which way do we go? Does this? Okay, I just noticed that on the top right there's like a mini map and it can tell you, or it can kind of guide you like which way is what. Depending on which way you go, I think you can get different things. Kind of like in other roguelike games. I looked up that game you mentioned, Galactic. What was it? Prison Escape, I think, or something like that. It's on sale right now on Steam, so I'm gonna pick it up this Friday. Crusader's Blade 2, a well-balanced blade dealing moderate damage. Yeah, Way Out, sorry. Something, it was like something with prison is why I think I saw that. I don't unwrap my Starbursts, I eat them with the wrapper on. You know what, the element, I've done that before. So no judgment here. It happens to the best of us. I mean, it sounds like you do it on purpose, but no judgment. You have come far enough, little lamb. My followers are willing to do anything for me. Can you say the same for yours? I can, actually. I give myself to the cause, O mighty leader. By the blood of the great ones, destroy the red crown. Are you playing it on PC? I am playing this one on PC. But if you're talking about that A Way Out, then yeah, it'll be on PC too. I'm on PS5 and it doesn't have crossplay. Oh, that sucks. It looked like an older game. I mean, maybe I didn't see when it came out, but it looked like a bit of an older game. I don't know what year it came out in. And honestly, when I looked at the pictures of it, is it based on a TV show? Is it based on the TV show Prison Break? Because it kind of looked like that. All right, here's our new follower. Please spare me. Convert me to your cult. I will follow your teachings faithfully. Because I think that 666 subscribers is like the number of the devil in the game looks like is created from the evil. Yeah. That would have been a good way to start this game if we had that many. All right, our choices are stone, gold nuggets, or berries. I think we're gonna go with gold nuggets. Return with more gold. Nice. I don't know if there's a way to go to the rooms that you didn't enter. Like, if we went backwards and then we went over to this room. Oh, okay, it's just this guy. Are we all but players in this game of chance? I think we are. We are all but actors on a stage. Alright, receive double the health when healing. Okay, I guess we'll pick that. You cannot argue with the draw. You gotta do a Last of Us stream, you would love it. Yeah, I do need to do a Last of Us stream. It sucks because I have that game on my PlayStation 5, but I don't have it on the PC, and the game is still like $60. I don't know why that game like I think it's the only game I've ever seen that is, well, I guess maybe some Call of Duty games have done this too, but it's one of the only games I've ever seen that is like years and years old and yet somehow is still expensive. It's free for PS Plus. I actually have it on my PlayStation. I bought it I bought the first and the second on the PlayStation because I thought it was never going to actually come out on PC. I thought it was always going to be a PlayStation exclusive, and then it came out on PC. I'm relieved to see you made it safely and you have not returned alone. You have convinced more to join our faithful flock. How did you enter YouTube on 2012 and we are on 2016? I made this account years ago, like years and years ago. I just never really used it. Before I had an even older account, I made, I think in 2006 when YouTube first started, I had an account. It was called Soda Monkey God, but I lost the password for that account and I could never get it back, so I ended up having to make this one. Let us indoctrinate this new convent, or this new convert, so that we may continue. YouTube came out in 2010? No way. Was it 2010? Well then, I guess it was whenever... I guess it was 2010 then. I could have sworn it was 2006, but you might be right. 2006 does sound a little too far back, actually. You can still, I think you can even still look up the channel. It's called Soda Monkey God. I just don't have the password for it anymore. Such a beautiful place. I will work hard for you. All right, this one we're gonna switch the name here. We're gonna do Brooke. Brooke, if you're still over on TikTok, this one's for you. And then the next one I'll make for you, KK, if you're still around. Brooke, I don't think you're still on YouTube, so see, I told you, dude, in 2005. Okay, so I was right. Yeah, I could have sworn I had made that other channel in 2006. I knew YouTube was older than that. Brooke, I'm gonna make you a reindeer, and I'm gonna change your color to, we're gonna go yellow, and then I'm gonna give you a little star triangle symbol on your face there. And your traits are cynical, which means you're 15% harder to level up. I'm gonna go see that channel. Yeah, go check it out. If, man, I wish I still had the password to that channel. I really do. I had, I think, like 2,000 subs on that channel, and that was back in like 2009 or 10 when I had originally made that channel. What about BD gang? Oh, you're right. Okay, well, don't worry, we'll get more followers. Followers will either work or worship. Worshipping followers generate devotion for you to collect. But to collect devotion, you require a shrine. Alright, so I guess now we gotta build a shrine. How do we build the shrine? We need 30 bucks. Do we have 30 bucks? I guess we do. I love it how to build a shrine you only need money. You don't need like wood or stone. That's hilarious. Praise be, your followers can now worship you. Here is a new follower. Assign them to worship at the shrine. Then collect the devotion your followers generate at the shrine to unlock divine inspiration. Oh, look who it is. A new follower. Such a beautiful place. I will work hard for you. KK, if you're still there, this one's going for you. I'm gonna make this one for you. KK. And if you are still there and you want to pick a form, just let me know. I'm gonna wait a couple of seconds to see if you respond. If not, I'm gonna choose for you. Oh, nice. Do you want to be a cat? I bet you want to be a cat. Cat, pig, whatever this thing is, whatever that thing is. I don't know what either of those are. I can't really tell. Maybe like some kind of dog. Type the channel name in chat of your old one. Okay, let me type it in. Hold on. It's Soda. Oops, I'm typing on the wrong keyboard. Cat, please. Okay. Soda Monkey God. I might be able to actually look it up too here in just a second if you can't find it with just the name. What color do you want to be, KK? Do you want to be blue, red, green, pinkish, white? Is there, I guess it's more like a charcoal color, isn't it? Or charcoal? It'd be nice if it had like a color wheel that you could pick from. Red. Nice. All right, we're gonna go red, and then I'm gonna give you this like whatever look is. Let's see what your traits are. You're a natural skeptic, so on recruiting follower immediately -10 faith. Okay, so you don't like it when we get new followers. You're polyamorous, which means does not get jealous if the lamb has more than one spouse. Okay. And then you are against sacrifice, so -5 faith when a follower is sacrificed. Did it have a gray profile picture and the only being called I'm back? Yes, I think so. Because at one point in time I was doing let's plays and stuff like that. And then, well, back then I used to call them playthroughs. And then I switched the channel and I moved to this channel. Collect devotion from your shrine. Once you collect enough, you will unlock divine inspiration. The more followers worshiping, I think like 400 subs. That sounds about right. Back then it was like 2,000, so I'm guessing like either people left or accounts got deleted. The more followers worshiping at your shrine, or I might be completely forgetting how many subs I had and maybe I only had 400. The more followers worshiping at your shrine, the faster they will fill up. If your shrine is full, they will stop worshiping until it's emptied. Once you have collected divine inspiration, unlock new buildings for your cult through the shrine. Sometimes people's accounts, I think when the apocalypse happened, I don't know if you all remember or even were around for the YouTube apocalypse. It was like back in maybe 2016, I think it happened. It was a very bad time on YouTube. All right, collect devotion from the shrine. We only have one devotion right now. KK, you're the only one worshiping right now. Everyone else is working. Galactics, it looks like you're still cutting up some logs. And Brooke, it looks like you're chopping up some rock over there. It's kind of like, I want to clear this place up. This place looks dirty. We need to make our place livable. I like the music in this game too. If you can like hear it in the background, it's very nice. I also like the artwork. I really love it's like isometric, and I don't even know how to really describe the style of art. It almost looks, I don't know, like it looks like everything is flat, but yet at the same time it has that parallax feel to it, to where it gives it kind of a 3D look. Okay, that's gonna take forever. Take off this, give me that, give me that. Search. I'm slowly working on a game too on the website that I made. I'm gonna have a game up there, just a silly little game, but I have to like make all the artwork for it, and it's taking me forever because I don't really have a lot of time to draw. Okay, collect divine inspiration from the shrine. Did it not? Okay, here we go. Now we collected it. And now we can use it, I think, right? No? Oh, I have to unlock this. Establish a temple to preach sermons and perform rituals. Nice. Sleeping bags and farm plot. I think Galactic's, your guy wanted sleeping bags, or at least living quarters, I think is what he wanted. Farm plot, but we don't have enough devotion right now for any of that. Okay, let's see. What do we got over here? Oh, now we actually have to build the temple. Oh, okay, I get it now. There's a shrine and then there's an actual temple. So that needs 5 and 15, which we do have. Okay, if I were to put the temple, I kind of want the temple to go right here. I think this is a good spot for it. Everybody come and build the temple. Nice. The temple is the center of your cult. From there, you will preach sermons to grow stronger and perform rituals to mold the fragile minds of your followers. You are responsible for maintaining the faith of your cult. If it falls too low, your followers will dissent against you and eventually leave. Your followers are ready to hear your word. Show them that you are their great leader. Preach a sermon from within your temple. Okay. Preach a sermon. All right, so I guess we gotta go in. I like it how there's an actual inside of the temple. All right, temple altar. Perform a sermon drawing energy from your followers to bolster the power of the red crown. Everyone gather round. It's so silly. Through the faith of your followers, you grow stronger. Performing sermons will draw power from them and allow you to unlock new abilities, weapons, and curses. Followers with a higher loyalty level will generate more devotion. Therefore, the more followers you have and the more loyal they are, the quicker you will gain new abilities. Nice. Sweet. So what is the first ability we got? Hearts of the Faithful. Permanently gain half a heart. Nice. Not bad. Everybody loved the sermon. Okay. that's enough sermoning. You were amazing to behold, a natural leader. I see why you were chosen. If you are to guide your cult, you will need to declare doctrines so that they might obey you. Return to the lands of the old faith and seek out commandment stone fragments. With these, you will be able to declare new doctrines. Okay. Return to the lands of the old faith, find commandment stone fragments. Alright. Time to go back out on the hunt. Guess we have to go Darkwood. What time is it for you? It is 4:36. Apostate's Cleaver. A mighty tool of unstoppable brutality. Damage 2.4, speed 0.5. It's probably about the same time for you, isn't it, Galactic? Alright, KK, thank you for sticking around and watching and coming in and saying hi. I'll make sure to take care of your little character here in our cult in the game. I will not let you dissent or die on us. I am glad I found you. I bring good news. The one who waits is pleased with your progress and wishes to grant you a crown ability. Stop streaming so late. I have a sleep schedule to deal with. It's the only time I can actually stream, brother. Sometimes I can stream a little earlier though. It just depends on the day. Sometimes on the weekends I can stream earlier, but when I say earlier, I mean like super early. Like sometimes I'll stream at like 6 a.m. in the morning or 7 or 8, just depends. Enemies you will slay now drop Fervor. Collect this to replenish your curses. Fervor is the righteous anger earned by striking down non-believers and works like ammunition for your curses. Fervor will drop when you slay an enemy. Collecting it refuels your curses. So that has Fervor. So every time we... Okay, so every time we use that, we actually have to pick something up. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. Let me break all that and pick up all this Fervor. I don't know if breaking the bones does anything. I'm gonna try not to get hit this round. Get out of here. Alright, we can go up or right. I guess we're gonna go up. Oh, nice. Lend yourself to the draw of a card. Alright, deals poison damage to enemies struck. Attack rate increased by 1.25. We do have an axe, and the axe swings pretty slow, so I would love to actually have the attack rate increased, but I also like the idea of poisoning the enemies whenever I hit them. Alright, I'm gonna go with the poison. And I just noticed that the area with the tarot cards has like strings and like moons and stuff up here if you look at the top. So it's not really like too much of a guessing game with that guy. Oh, he almost hit me. What just happened? Oh, this guy again. So you foolishly persist, little lamb. I hear your lies and I smell your fear. The red crown rises again, but what can an unworthy bearer it has? Or no, but what an unworthy bearer it has. Uh-oh. Kill Leslie in Darkwood. Alright, so that's the first boss, I'm guessing. Did I get hit? I feel like I can't tell when I got hit. Oh, damn it. I jinxed myself. I had to say something. Look at all the weird, like, I don't even know. The universe in this game is weird. I guess it's like just animals, there's no like humans. But the enemies aren't really animals. Well, I guess they kind of are. Like bugs, maybe? And like random robed figures. I don't know why I feel like there's something in this grass. Well, actually, I'm collecting the grass. I don't know if that's like a good thing or a bad thing. I guess it can't be a bad thing if I'm collecting it. Alright, what do we got? Gain an extra half heart. Nice. I like it how it's literally another half heart instead of it just going towards the other half and then making a hole. Alright, so if we go over here, we get a new follower. If we go here, we get a house. If we go here, we get that. I do want a new follower, but I also want a new shelter. I think with this one, we might get a new shelter and a follower, because I see a follower thing under it. But then we have to go directly to the boss if we go that way. Alright, we're going to have to go this way. I want the shelter and the follower. Maybe I keep this one. I grow hungry. I loves the crunch crunch of their little bones. Tiny pathetic creatures, but so tasty. Yes, you like? I find many of these tasty morsels. Maybe I keep this one. I grow hungry. Okay, is he just gonna keep repeating that? Oh, I actually have to buy him. I look at how it says it's 67% off. That's hilarious. Alright, let's buy him. Follower awaits indoctrination. The flock is ready for another sermon. Oh, that we have to immediately go over there. I can't go back, huh? Oh, wow. Okay. We should have gone that way instead of this one. Oh, well. I guess we have to immediately fight the boss now. Steal devotion. Okay. Did I steal it? Why is he coming back? Okay, let's go. Hopefully we're able to defeat this thing. Let's go get a new tarot card reading. It damages everything on screen when hit, or we can get +1 heart. Alright, let's go with +1 heart. And it's a blue heart. I don't know what the difference is between the blue heart and the regular heart. Oh, nice. Okay. I think I'm just gonna stick with the axe. I kind of like the axe. It's a little slower, but it does a little bit more damage. Enos are gone. These lands were rife with gods and their adherents. What befell this pantheon, alas? 'Tis the nature of beasts to forget, and of gods to be forgotten. Mayhap they left, mayhap they slept, mayhap they devoured and were devoured in turn. Those few who remained spread roots, spun webs, molded this world to meet them in theirs. Square, a land of many gods, once hundreds, now what? Didn't finish that last bit. All right, what am I supposed to do here? Pick up one of these random stone fragments? Oh, they're commandments. Nice, we got our first commandment. You have found enough fragments to form a commandment stone. Commandment stones are used to declare new doctrines for your cult to follow. Use the altar in your temple to declare a new doctrine whenever you form a new commandment stone. Nice. Okay, this must be the first boss here. Okay, so far not that difficult, I'm guessing. Okay, he's actually not that bad. Was it just one phase? Oh, okay. That was actually super easy then. Oh. Nice, so we got 2 new followers now. Okay, so we can get 5 stones, some berries, or some lumber. I'm gonna go with the berries. I feel like we don't have that much food, you know? Okay, so we just got a new doctrine piece as well. Very nice. Return to cult. Oh, okay. Once that door unlocks, then we can face the big and bad. Heretics defeated. Cleanse the non-believers. No damage from boss. Nice. 20% on new items. Very nice. Very good, my vessel. It seems I chose well when I kept you from death. I will be watching your every move. Do not disappoint me. For some reason, the colors look off on that area. I don't know why. I don't know if like it's supposed to be like that, or... Followers are inspired by your successful crusade. Nice. Hello, new follower. What's this? Oh, it's poop. Wonderful. Unsanitary conditions at your cult will cause your followers to become sick. If a follower becomes sick, assign them to bed rest or they could die. Resting will allow them to slowly recover. Poop, vomit, and dead bodies cause illness to spread quickly throughout your cult. Cleaning messes and burying bodies will prevent the spread of illness. Oh no, we gotta make sure nobody else is pooping around here. We gotta start building bathrooms. Alright, declare a new doctrine from your temple. Okay. Let's go ahead and declare a new doctrine. Upgrade and expand the abilities of the crown. Is this the new doctrine? In the observation of our rites, we taste divinity. Through the study of our doctrine, we are blessed by the sacrament of the Lamb. Amen to that. Okay, let's see. Play as the Lamb's wicked counterpart, the goat. Okay, I guess declare new doctrine. Use a commandment stone to declare a new doctrine for your cult. Select from a category and make a choice that will unlock either a new ritual, trait, or follower interaction. Time to declare a new doctrine. Bonfire ritual. Dance around the flame to increase the cult's faith. Nice. Alright, light the fires and let us dance deep into the night. Oh, but you gotta waste bones? Or no? Everyone loved it. Alright. Before I give out my sermon, I'm gonna recruit those other guys. Preaching sermons, performing rituals, and providing for the needs of your followers will keep their faith high. The bones of your enemies are required to perform such rituals. Destroy their skeletons to gather their bones. Return to the land of the old faith, gather bones from fallen enemies, recruit more followers, and return to perform a ritual here in the temple. Perform rituals in the temple. These usually raise faith or help you solve problems in the cult. Rituals are performed using the bones of your fallen enemies. After slaying a non-believer, desecrate their bodies to gather their bones and use them to perform dark rituals at your temple. Nice, I think we were already doing that, but it wasn't allowing us, or it wasn't collecting their bones just yet. Okay, let's indoctrinate some new person here. Such a beautiful place. I will work hard for you. Alright, I think I got a good name for you. We're gonna go ahead and call you BD. Shout out to you, BD. BD, I'm gonna have you be a green little guy. Actually, I think I might have you be blue. Yeah, blue's a good color for you, BD. Oh, I can't choose a variant. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? Strong Constitution. Heals 15% faster when sick and in bed rest. Nice. Polyamorous. Does not get jealous if the lamb has more than one spouse. And 50% harder to level up. Very cynical of you. Okay, I think you should just go ahead and go worship. And then let's go ahead and indoctrinate the next little guy here. I will dedicate myself to you, I swear it. Alright, I will call you... I'm gonna call you... I guess we're gonna go with Jay. Alright, Jay. We're naming him after one of our other fellow Discord members. Jay, I'm gonna make you a fox because you had that fox video on YouTube that you showed me. We're gonna make you, I don't know, we're gonna make you off-white, and you're also gonna get a cross on your head. Okay, let's see what you are. You are a corpophilic. Okay, gain plus 10 faith when falling ill. Okay, that's weird. Natural skeptic. On recruiting follower, immediately lose 10 faith. Aww. Oh, I think there's another person in our cult that has that too, and I just remembered that we just recruited 2 people, so we just lost 10 faith for those guys. It's okay, we'll get it back. Remember, to be a good leader, it's not about making everybody happy, it's about meeting everybody in the middle, I think, right? Okay. Meeting people where they are, I think is a better way to phrase it. Okay, the game wants us to go back to the old lands, but I think we need to cook some stuff for our followers. I think people are kind of getting hungry over here, don't you think? Alright, let's make some, we have some meat. 25% chance of dropping valuable resources. 15% chance of the follower pooping instantly. Okay. Alright, let's make some meat. Let's cook. How come we can't cook it? Oh, there we go. Cook. Bam. Alright, who do I need to give this to? It's there like a particular individual that needs to pick that up and eat it? I'm just gonna watch him eat it all and see what happens. Oh, okay, we gained more health. That's wonderful. All right, let me go ahead and go in here and let me see if we can't build some sleeping bags. I think sleeping bags should probably be our first priority. Because right now everybody's kind of just like sleeping on the ground, which is not very good. It's not very nice. Decorations. Oh, we can make decorations. How cute. Sturdier than bone. A stone wall. Ooh. Okay. We'll have to enhance our locale here later on. Okay, let's make some beds. I say we make the beds. Let's kind of like build a couple of different areas here for sleeping. Let's build them a little bit far off, kind of like a suburb. Alright, so we'll build one there, we'll build one here, and then we'll build 2 more over here. We have 5 followers, so we need at least 5. Okay, I'm gonna build it like that. There you go. Alright, done. Alright, let's go build those. Building. I'm building beds for my followers while they sleep. This is how nice I am to my followers. Look at that. They're immediately going to go sleep there. How cool. Okay, build one there, build one here. Look at that. Everybody's gonna go have their own little bed. Everybody's going to sleep. Good night, Galactus. Good night, KK. Good night, Brooke. Good night, Jay. And good night, PD. Alright. Now, while everyone's sleeping, let's go into the dark woods. I wonder if going here at night is like, if like the enemies are harder or something. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we got Trader's Razor, a fast blade designed for many cuts, low damage, but lightning quick. Or we got Convoke, a violent eruption of powerful tentacles. Dang. It doesn't tell me what kind of Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. Oh, I think we can pick both. Oh, okay. One of them is our... Oh, very cool. One of them is our, like, special attack or whatever. That's actually a really cool special attack. I actually didn't use these very much, I think, on my last round. And I'm gonna make sure that I use them a little bit more often. Although I noticed that it's kind of hard to get the spell magic back. Alright, now I gotta remember I gotta collect these bones. Alright, which way are we going? Left or right? Well, right is the tarot card, so we're gonna go right. Reveal the map, deals poison damage, that's the one. I don't really need to reveal the map, to be honest. Let me check over here on TikTok something real quick. Because I noticed something. Oh, what's up, Jay? Over there on TikTok. I didn't notice you come in. Appreciate you having you here, though. Alright, let's go. Doing good, man. Just playing some Lamb of the Colt. Colt of the Lamb. I said it backwards. Oh, you'll be my next follower here in the game once I find another follower. We already have a J, but we'll make J number 2. What the hell? Oh, okay, there's 3 of these guys. What's the concept? It's a dungeon crawler mixed with a resource/Sims building game, if that makes sense. So it is true, the red crown sits upon the brow of another. But how? We did everything we could to... It matters not. We need not bother Shamura with this. Deal with it, brother. As you command, my sister. Basically, we were a lamb that was going to get killed and, I guess, sacrificed to the old gods, which were those things that you just saw there, or at least 3 of them. And then we got sacrificed, and then there was like another old god that I guess is like trapped. They got trapped by the other old gods, and then he resurrected us, and we need to worship him. And to worship him, we need to get followers, and we're basically building a cult. It's like a cult simulator, I guess, is like the roundabout way to explain it. It's kind of an interesting concept of a game because it mixes a few different other play styles, and it's also co-op, so it's a game that you can play with friends. I think it's online co-op too, potentially. Can I not break this? What is this? Make offering 20 coin. I don't think I want to make an offering. I'm just gonna break. Why are some of them red? What happens here if I break all of these? Do your followers get attacked in the game? They don't get attacked, but you have to manage their hunger level, you have to manage their devotion to you, their faith to you, and each follower has like a different set of like desires and traits and things like that, so you kind of have to manage them. Right now we only have 5, and it's like the beginning of the game, so you can imagine like once you have like 30, it can get a little kind of like micromanaging. The state of the beast desires gold. Or sorry, the statue of the beast desires gold. The given gold was stolen. The statue is angry. Oops. Is that a bad thing? I guess it is a bad thing. I mean, we kind of did steal it from him. And then, of course, when you're doing the dungeon crawl, which is this part of the game, it's kind of like Hades. I don't know if you've ever played the game Hades, but it's very similar to that. Attack rate increased by 1.25%. Very nice. Alright, so we can go over here and get wood. We can go here and, I guess, get a new sword. Go over here and get rock and then wood. Alright, we're going to go this way, though, because then we get a devotee right there, and then we go to the boss. So we're gonna get a new weapon, a devotee, and then boss. Give me the devotion. We're also looking for bones. We need bones because we need to do a ritual. We need the bones of our fallen enemies to do the ritual. Never played it but heard of it. Yeah, it's a roguelite. I don't know how many roguelites you've played, if many, but this game kind of mixes that into the concept. Roguelite, dungeon crawler. I never really understood the difference between a roguelite and a dungeon crawler. I think actually I might be confusing the concepts. I think a roguelite is a game where if you die, you start from the beginning again. So I guess technically this is maybe more of a dungeon crawler than it is a roguelite. It's kind of hard to keep up with the gaming mechanics nowadays. It used to be back in the day, it was just platformers, shooters, and RPGs. Now you have like everything. And they're coming out with new stuff all the time now, especially with all the indie devs that are out now. It used to be a lot harder to actually create games. Now it's pretty simple. Not simple, but easier than it was before. Acquired a new follower form. A new animal form for your followers to take. Nice, we got a chicken. Now we can make chicken followers. Alright, we can go left or right. If we go left, we have the, whatever this thing is. Forgot the name of it. The tarot card guy. This guy gives us different abilities depending on the tarot card that we chance at. When hit down to blah, all enemies will be dealt 2 damage. 10% chance of gaining blue heart when killing an enemy. Okay, that's actually not bad at all. That means if we kill 10 enemies, out of those 10, at least one will grant us a blue heart. That's actually really good odds. Alright, I'm gonna cut all this grass here. Alright, we got new commandments. Oh nice, we got a new commandment. So now that we have a new commandment, we can take that back to our shrine in our little village, and then the new commandment will instruct our followers on new things. Shoot a piercing bolt of fire, hold and release at the mark to make it explode. A ranged weapon. I don't know if I want to do a ranged weapon. Oh dude, thank you for the GGs, brother. I appreciate that, man. Oh, okay, that's magic. Okay, so we basically just switched it out for the Turua, or whatever that is. If you're interested, brother, you could check out our streamer website that I made. It's expiredsodaofficial.com to kind of just learn more about the stream and what I'm trying to do here with this little community of ours. All right, this must be the new follower. He looks all like angry. Yeah, that's our little website that I made. Right now it doesn't have very much on it. It just has a couple of links to the playlist for the YouTube for all the Let's Plays that I've done. Right now I've completed Silent Hill 2. I've completed Resident Evil Requiem, but I haven't uploaded them. I tend to upload them like once a day because YouTube has an annoying algorithm where if I like just dump all of my videos all at once, then they do poorly. Not that they're doing that great anyway, but either way, I usually just like to upload sporadically instead of like all at once. Narmir, they're all dead. Oh Lord, how could I again? Do you see it in me, the darkness in my soul? I'm going to say, I absolve you. Join me. Thank you, Master. Well, that was easy. And then there's also a game that I'm working on the website. Yeah, I tried to make the website into like a CRT, like a broadcasting television. And then of course, you know, we have like the whole join the cult symbolism thing going on. So you do like, I submit myself to get in, and then you can kind of like switch around through the channels. There might be a few bugs here and there depending, but I think I've cleared most of the bugs on the back end and on the front end. There might still be a couple lingering there. I'm typically not a front-end developer. I'm usually doing a lot of back-end work in my professional career, so it was nice to get a chance to make that. And then of course we also have a Discord as well, where I'm slowly, hopefully, building that out so that eventually we can have some raffles, some gift streams, things like that once we get a nice little community going. Yeah, I may have to. That's actually a good thing that you said that, because and thank you for the feedback, by the way, because I was wondering when I was making it, like, if it would be obvious enough to hit the power button, or if I would have had to like put a message or something on the screen. So that's nice. That's good feedback though, so that way I know how to update it a little bit whenever I need to. Master of the Art, overall weapon damage increased by 1.2 times. Curses consume 25% less fervor. I haven't really been using my curses, so I think we're gonna go with overall weapon damage increased by 1.2 times. Yeah, it's one of the sucky parts about developing things. Like, you know, pretty much anything in life kind of has this same rhyme or rhythm to it, but whenever you're making apps or anything like that, one of the best things you can do is have testers. So just have like people to kind of like use it and break it. So I appreciate you going on there and putting that feedback. When you're making stuff, you know, you try your hardest to think of all possible scenarios, but you can't always make everything. Are you building that website up solo? A little bit of solo, a little bit of VS Code shenanigans. Usually on VS Code, it'll like recommend you what the next portion of your code should be. So I get lucky. I've had a lot of experience with front-end HTML and CSS, so it wasn't too difficult to build out some stuff, but there were definitely some things I had to look up to build that website out, because some of the layouts I wasn't used to, like actually creating the gateways. It was not as easy as I had anticipated it to be. I thought it was going to be easier, but it actually turned out to be kind of hard. Okay, this boss is a little harder than the last one we fought. Hey, what's up, Blue Dragon? Welcome in, brother. And thank you for the likes, man. We finished Resident Evil the other day. I'm kind of actually sad about that, because now I feel like I'm kind of like, I have that itch, you know, when you beat a game that you like. It's kind of sad because you're like, oh man, I want to keep playing it. I guess I could go back and replay it in like a different mode, but I think I'm just gonna wait till some DLCs come out. Right, I figured it's a bit difficult. Yeah, it can be. It definitely can be. But luckily, honestly, nowadays, with all the stuff that's coming out, with all the AI stuff that's out there, this is like the best time to learn how to code, or to learn how to do any type of coding, because it's so simple now. It used to be, back in the day, you would have to go to Stack Overflow, or God forbid, you would have to like actually get a manual, like get a book or something, and you'd have to like read through your way, or have to like find some obscure form online that's like talking about the thing that you're trying to do. Now you can just like ask ChatGPT, or you can use Claude Code, or you can use I don't remember what Amazon's version of Claude Code or ChatGPT is, but I know Amazon has one. All right, we can get berry bush, we can get lumber, or we can get stone. I think I'm gonna go with berry bush because I don't know what that is. Very nice. Ooh. Just need one more thing and then we can fight the actual boss. The big bad, and not just his little minions. Heretics defeated. Alright, this time we didn't get any bonus because we got hit quite a bit. This is the one we're working for, who is conveniently named the One Who Waits. Do not make the mistake of becoming the servant of your followers. They are for you to use to your advantage. Their faith is a resource. Spend it as you would gold, for you can always regain their trust with a well-placed gesture of kindness. Let it empower you. Let it give you license to do unspeakable things. Bend them to your will. I grant you the power to read their feeble little minds. Okay. Read mind. Follower command unlocked. Hello, Eniola? Eniola? Sorry if I mispronounced your name. I'm doing good, brother. Read mind. Follower command unlocked. Interact with followers to read their thoughts as well as see how hungry, tired, or sick they are. Wait, what? Interact with followers. Oh, now I can read my followers' minds. How nice. You have declared a doctrine which has granted you a new follower action. When interacting with followers, this action will be available to you. Eniola, your name reminds me of Enola, the same name as the plane that I think it was called Enola Gay, the plane that took the nuclear bomb to Nagasaki and Hiroshima in World War II. I hope you really enjoy your streaming today. Yeah, we're having fun so far. Can't complain. Uh-oh, somebody's mad at me. KK's mad at me. KK, what did I do? What's wrong? Leader, I am famished. I fear I have become naught but skin and bones. I beg of you, is there anything to eat? Uh-oh, our followers are hungry. All right, let's cook them up a good meal here. How about that? All right, we have enough for some meat. Let's make some meat. Make 3 meats. 3 meats for the followers. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, everybody, eat up. Where are you streaming from, if I may ask? I am streaming from wonderful Kentucky. In the good old US of A. Oh no, this guy's house is broken. I forgot that, like, the structures of our followers can break. There's also a couple other things that can happen. They can poop. We gotta clean up their poop. They can vomit. They can get sick. They can die. There's a lot of stuff that can happen to our people. Alright, let's get our new indoctrinated fellow here. Such a beautiful place. I will work hard for you. Alright, I'm gonna name this guy. I'm gonna name him after you, Jay. We're gonna call him Jay. Number 2. No, let me do it a little bit better. Jay number 2. There we go. Alright, Jay, if you're still there in the chat, tell me what form you want to take. Do you want to take on a tree thing? I don't even know what that is. Do you want to be a chicken? Do you want to be a pig? A deer? I think this is a deer. A cat? A fox? Enola says, how long have you been streaming in Kick community, if I may ask? Probably about like 6 months or so. A cat would be nice. Nice. Alright, if you got a color, choose a color, brother. We got quite a few colors to choose from. We got red, green, yellow, blues. Got white, black, or charcoal. Is it black? Because there's like another black over here. Oh, I guess it's like black with white. Let's go with charcoal. I'm gonna guess this is the charcoal one. And then I'm gonna give you these like tribal tattoos here. And let's see what your traits are. You are a cynic, which means you are 15% harder to level up. And Nolia, I don't know if I answered your question or not. You asked how long have I been streaming in Kick. I've only been streaming maybe about 3 months or so. Maybe. Sorry if I repeated your question. I sometimes have bad memory. That doesn't make it easy for you. It does not. But it's okay, because you know what? We need to work with each other's traits. We can't expect everybody to be perfect, right? Or I guess that's what I like to tell myself. There's a good motto that I like to live by, and that is, don't carpet the world, just wear sandals. I don't know if that makes sense to you or not, but that's the motto I live by. Such a beautiful place. I will work hard for you. All right, I will name this follower Blue Dragon. I know Blue Dragon's not in here, but he was in here earlier. So we're gonna name him after you, Blue. Blue Dragon, I'm going to make you a chicken because dragons are like dinosaurs and chickens are the cousins of dinosaurs, or at least that's what I think I heard one time in a documentary somewhere. And I'm gonna make you a green chicken. And I'm gonna give you a cool little chicken fro. What is your next goal to achieve in the Kick community? No real goal, like specifically in the Kick community. I'm just trying to build out a little tiny community here of just like-minded people who just need a place to kind of get away and chat it up, you know? We're kind of living in dark times. Not really, but you know, it's not easy nowadays to get along with people. So I'm trying to build out a little community where we're more about the actual community rather than about just the streamer, you know? All right, petable, can be a pet. That's an interesting trait. Polyamorous, does not get jealous if the lamb has more than one spouse. Okay. Faithless, generates devotion 15% slower. Okay then. Dude, Jay, appreciate another GG over there, brother. Worship. Let's see. I think we should put you to worship. Alright, now that we have more people, we need to make more beds. We have 7 followers, we have 5 beds, we need 2 more. Alright, we're gonna put another one right here. Can I move it, please? Okay. Sometimes with these like grid patterns in these type of building games, I can't build exactly the way that I like. I think, like you see right here, it's like, this is gonna annoy me, how this grid right here is not exactly the same as this grid over here, but I'm gonna grit my teeth here and just pretend like they're similar enough, you know? Sometimes I can be OCD like that. Uh-oh, our faith is going downhill. If you look at the top left over there, our little faith counter, it's kind of going downhill. I think we need to give a nice little sermon. I think everybody needs a good sermon every once in a while. Build. Alright, oh, we also can collect some devotion. Divine inspiration unlocked. Alright, what did we get? We have 1 divine inspiration. We can buy a new farm plot. Or we could buy a body pit. God forbid one of our followers dies, but unfortunately that will happen at some point. Such is the way of life. Wow, that is a great goal. Are you open to a suggestion on how to promote your channel in order to have more followers, viewers, subscribers, and live chatters? I'm going to be honest with you, brother. I am open to a suggestion, but I feel like what you mean by what you're saying is that you have some kind of network that you want me to get involved in. I think that's usually how it works with streamers, right? Like there's like a way to pay people to then get them in and stuff like that. I don't know if that's exactly what you're talking about, but I feel like I've heard this spiel before. Not to denounce what you're saying, but usually I like to go with the organic route, if that's what if that's where you're getting at. All right, we got sermon, crown, and rituals. All right, let's see. Crown is for upgrade and expand the abilities of the red crown. Rituals increase faith and perform dark rituals to manipulate your cult. And then perform a sermon drawing energy from your followers to bolster the power of the red crown. Actually, you know, before we do a sermon, we actually need to perform a ritual. All right, we need to interact with somebody here. Let's interact with you, Jay number 2. Let's read your mind. Let's see what you have to say. Cult has a new building. Cult has a new member. Our cult grows in greatness. Our glorious cult continues to grow. And then grateful convert. Thank you so much for converting me. Okay, so we got that mission out of the way. Collect reward from KK. Where's KK at? Oh, here you are. Thank you, leader. My faith in you was justified. Yes, we got a pretty good amount there. Okay, have you heard anything about Kick SEO optimization before? No, I have not heard of that, but I do know what SEO optimization is in general. I just don't know what it is particularly for Kick. Perform any ritual in your temple. Oh, the temple is the one that has to do the rituals? The cult has been manipulated? No, I don't know if I think you have to, like, I think it just uses those words like increase faith and perform dark rituals to manipulate your cult. Like basically the idea is like, you know, you're manipulating these people around you that are in your cult, right? In observation of your rites, we taste divinity through the study of our doctrine. We are blessed by the sacrament of the Lamb. So here's a ritual. When you do a ritual, you're basically like manipulating them more into believing you're in your cult so that they don't lose faith. Like the more faith they lose, the more likely that they'll actually leave the cult. Enolia says, okay, I will tell you now. All right, brother. Feel free to tell me anything you want. All right, we're going to go ahead and do the bone fire ritual. This lights the fires and lets us dance deep into the night. Every cult needs a good cult ritual dance, right? I think it's funny. It's like, clearly the devs were going for this when they made this game, but it's obviously a really funny juxtaposition of having the dark satanic themes juxtaposed against the fact that the animals are cute and cuddly. It's just a funny thing. They did good with that artwork, and I guess that like vision in general. Okay, so now we have the sermon and the crown. Okay, so now we can declare a new doctrine. Let's do a new doctrine for our cult. What do we got here? Substance. Instruct them on the liturgies surrounding their daily bread. afterlife, reassure them that death is not the end, have them proffer both labor and love, teach them the true meaning of obedience, and then preach on the value of earthly goods. Obviously, none of these are very good things, right? But that's the point of a cult, right? You're supposed to subvert, invert. You're supposed to make the bad things good. All right, let's do substance. I think this helps them not get as hungry. Doctrinal decision: feast or fast. All right, we got ritual fast, or we got feasting ritual. So we have perform a ritual at your temple to declare a fast. Followers will not eat or be hungry for 3 days. Or we could do the opposite of that, which is feasting ritual, which unlock the feasting ritual. Throw a grand feast for your followers to refill their hunger and gain 25 faith. Okay, so one of them is like an immediate gratification. So like if we're really low on faith, we could just really quickly do this ritual. The only downside I can see about the feasting ritual off the top of my head would be that it probably requires a lot of food. That's the only thing I can think of. The ritual fast is probably a good thing if you, because I'm assuming you don't need anything, right? Like a fast, you're not eating, so you wouldn't need any resources, and you kind of get like 3 days. You get a 3-day buffer from the food. Faith is mandatory. Yes, faith is pretty mandatory in this game. If your followers have no faith, then you end up getting no followers, and then if you have no followers, then your cult kind of just like dies. I don't know if like you can get like a game over if everyone dies, because you can always just go back into the dungeon world and get more followers. But I do know that you probably can't progress in the game if you let all your followers die, or if you let all your followers like move away from the cult by losing their faith. All right, so I think we're gonna go with the feasting ritual. I like the idea of getting a plus 25 faith boost, even if I have to find resources probably for it. All right, so, oh, it just requires bones. That's even better. Throw a feast for your followers to completely fill up cult hunger and gain plus 30 faith. That's actually really nice, but that's a lot of bones though. 75 is a lot of bones. Okay, let's see here. Oh look, everybody's gaining some faith. We could do another sermon. I think we already may have done a sermon. I don't know if we did or didn't. Inolia over on Kick says, Kick CEO optimization is a way to increase channel traffic, which result in more views for your live broadcast and opens up possibility of contacting prospecting subscribers for sponsorship opportunities. All right, sweet. All right, doctrines. I don't think we can get any more. Oh, this is where we can view the stats of our cult. So afterlife, work and worship, and right now the only one we have is the substance one. I think the afterlife one is ones that you can have to, I think it's like you can actually sacrifice a follower to gain faith or to get something. I think there's like something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. It's been a while since I've played this game. Okay, so we don't really need any faith right now. I guess we could go ahead and do a sermon. Let's give a sermon. The sermons are pretty sweet because it you don't need to do anything other than just have the sermon, and then you gain these things here. So Curse of the Horde or Bane weapons. So Bane weapons have a chance of poisoning enemies when attacking. They will appear on your crusades. Or Curse of the Horde. 3 new curses will appear on your crusades. I'm going to do Bane weapons. And of course, the dungeon area in the game is called Crusades, right? Kind of like how, you know, the Christian Crusades. Or I don't know if it was Catholic, Christian, Catholic, same thing, right? Did the Muslims have crusades? I don't know if the Muslims called them crusades or not. All right, indoctrinating followers is well and good, but there is so much more you can take from them. Give them gifts, complete quests, and perform blessings for them, and you will increase their loyalty to you. Once they are totally loyal to you, they will give you everything they own. Watch as I show you. You, follower, come back in here. Oh, look. Increase a follower's loyalty to level them up. They will reward you with devotion and a commandment stone fragment. Each time a follower levels up, they will generate additional devotion when at a sermon or worshiping at the shrine, so be sure to cultivate their loyalty. To increase their loyalty, you can give a follower a blessing once a day when you interact with them. You can also give them gifts, complete quests for them, perform sermons, and many other actions. The more loyal followers you have, the stronger you'll become. I have much to teach you, but I am old and grow weary. Visit me at my home and I will show you how to harness the true power of the Red Crown. Alright. You woke everyone and disturbed their sleep for the night? Oh, that's another one. I forgot. Depending on the time of day, because there is a night-day cycle. So, like, if you make everybody go to the church during the night cycle, they don't like that, which will lower your faith. Nolia says, okay, I understand you vividly, but if you are ready to do it, everything will be good on your channel. All right, Nolia, I'll, I guess if I ever need to do it, I'll let you know. Oh, look, Jay, you have a quest for me. Yuck, this place is gross. If you don't clean this up, someone will get sick. Okay, looks like you're not happy with the sanitary conditions of the cult. Let's go clean up some poo. Alright, where's the poo at? Sometimes the waste can hide. Well, I guess there's no... Oh, wait, there is poo. There's poo over here. Oh, look, we got a magical stick or something with that. And we got fertilizer. And we got a rainbow fertilizer. Everybody loves a good rainbow poo. All right, Jay, I think, where are you? Where'd you go? Where are you? Where'd you disappear to? Here you are. Are you happy now, good friend? He's one to get grossed out quickly from my understanding. I think so. The hell? I thought I just cleaned up 2 poo. Now it's saying I need to clean up 1 more. Okay, where's the other poo? Hopefully there's one already lying around somewhere. Oh my, oh, here it is. Sometimes they're kind of sneaky. At least our followers like to poo away from the general area. At some point, I think we can build a latrine. Thank you, leader. My faith in you was justified. Whoa. Nice. All right, now we got a full faith meter. All right, I'm gonna make some food for everybody before I go on another crusade here. We got some low quality meat here. It's not even meat, actually. It's just berries. But everybody's gonna have to deal with it. Sometimes you have to watch them whenever they eat, because sometimes they will immediately poop after they eat. Honestly, that sometimes happens to me in real life too. And Nolia says, help new kick streamers grow organically, boost their views upward to 200 plus active viewers, increase their followers upward to 5,000 real followers, help them earn $1,500 per stream and get verified. Add me on Discord if you are ready to promote your channel. Jeanette9. All right, I'll add you over there. we're ready. Oh wait, no wait, the quest says, what does the quest say? Interact with any follower and perform a blessing. Okay, let's go ahead and bless you, Jay. Interact. Give blessing. Oh, I just blessed 2 people at once there. Very nice. We got Blue Dragon and you blessed. Alright, we can give somebody a gift, increase a follower's loyalty. Okay, you're pretty close to increasing your following, so let's go ahead and see if we can't. How do you do the gift giving? I can't remember how to do the gift giving. Maybe there's another option for another one. Who else is close? Okay, you're close. Guess we'll give you a blessing. There we go, he leveled up. Very nice. And we just got a new fragment. Alright, now we just gotta give a gift. But how do I give a gift? I forgot how to give gifts. Okay. We already have the farm plot. We just need the farming bundle, or we could do the body pit. Okay, let's go with the farming bundle. Yeah, the noises are in sync. Okay, what is this one? Oh yeah, we can upgrade the cult. Alright, let me get some devotion here. Let me figure out how to do the gift giving. What is the gift giving? Seed silo? We might actually need to build that at some point. We may actually need to go ahead and build it now, to be honest. Alright, but we need wood. Alright, let's go chop down some trees. We might actually be running out of trees to chop down. If you end up running out of areas here to chop down, or like bricks to destroy, the trees I know are replenishable. Oh, somebody needs something. Yes, BD. Later, if you want to survive here, we are going to need to start farming some food. Nope, that's right. We need to build a farm plot. So help us cut down this tree here, why don't you? So we can do that. Come on. Oh my gosh, it's gonna take us forever to cut this down. No followers, what are you doing? There we go. Alright, I think that gave us enough. Alright, let's go here. Let's do the farm. Let's put the farm up here in a nice little corner. And then we might actually be able to do the oh no, the seed silo. I need more wood. Okay, how far along are we cutting this down? Oh, not far along at all. Is there anywhere else around here where we can get some wood? I don't think so. Okay, let's just go ahead and build the farm. Build a farm plot, plant some crops, water some crops. It should be easy enough. Hey, thank you again for another GG over there. For some reason, my TikTok thing doesn't ping every time. I need to check why exactly it's not pinging me. I need to also add TTS at some point, but I don't want to. There's like a couple of ways to add TTS through different streaming applications, but I think most of them you have to like pay for, or they have like a free one, I think. but I think I need to look into how to do it on my own, see if I can't make one on my own. It shouldn't be that difficult. Okay, I think we might have some wood and stuff. Okay, we did have some wood over there. But is it enough to build the... No, it's not. Dang it. Alright, everybody, we need to start cutting this tree down. Uh-oh, it's nighttime. I know the TTS system, I think it... I'm trying to think of how I could set it up. There's a couple of different ways I think I could do it. Come on. Everybody's sleeping now, so no one's going to be able to help me cut this tree down. I guess I could force them to, but I think we'll be all right. I think we're almost there. Almost there. Chop, chop. Yes. We're so close. I can feel it. And got it. Oh, there we go. Finally. Okay. Now we can build this, which we'll put, I guess, right here. Oh, I guess here. Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to work we go. Come on. It sucks when it gets to the night cycle. There's like, the flock is ready for another sermon, but we don't need a sermon right now. Okay, we have a lot of bush berries that we can add here. Oh, somebody needs something. Blue dragon, what do you need? Great leader, the cold is growing by the day. It is time you gave it a name. Oh no. Alright, you can change the name of the cold anytime from the Book of Doctrines in the temple. Alright, we're gonna call this, I think it's gonna be pretty obvious what I'm gonna pick. Expired soda cult. Oh, okay, can't do that. Alright, we'll just do expired soda cult. There we go. Expired soda cult. That has a nice ring to it.
Oh. Oh.
Nice. We got another one to level 2. We still need to figure out how to do... well, first we need to figure out how to plant. I forgot how to plant crops. How does one plant crops? Farming bundle. Body pit. We actually might want to get the body pit just in case somebody dies. We need to have a place to bury them. Not that I would want anybody to die, of course, but these things do happen. Clean the poo, clean the poo. What is that? What did I just get? A broom? Okay, there's gotta be something here I'm missing. Oh, maybe I have to tell people to do it? Let me see. Read mind work. Let's see. Ah, no tasks available. Huh. Did I not build the farm like far away enough or something? Build a farm plot. Is this not a farm plot? I thought that was the farm plot. Oh, that's the farm station. Farm station allows followers to water nearby crops. Oh, I am dumb, aren't I? Okay, here we go. Now I get it. Now I see what we were doing wrong. This is why it's important to read. Look at how they all run over here to start working. Now we can plant some berries. All right. Sweet. Add fertilizer? Sure. We don't have very much fertilizer, but we'll do it. Guess we'll add one of these purple ones, or the rainbow ones, that is. Oh, wow, this one's already finished. That was fast. I guess the rainbow one is like an instant grow. Okay. I need to figure out how to give gifts. How to give gifts. How to give gifts. Find a meal, give a blessing. No, no, no. There's gotta be another way. Speak. Huh? Blessed be. There you go, Jay. Now you're level 2. Somebody need something? Somebody call my name? Why are you angry? Why are you angry, bud? What's going on with you? Let's read your mind. What are you angry about? Oh, okay, you're bad chat. Boring. Must avoid them in the future. Must avoid who in the future? Okay, and you're hungry. What kind of hungry? You interrupted BD. How did I interrupt BD? What did I interrupt him? Wasn't he having a bad chat anyway? Okay. There's really nothing else that we can do right now on our farm. Or here, I think. Can we water a plant yet? Nope, not yet. Alright, let's go to the overworld. Or actually, maybe you can give... Oh wait, somebody needed something. What did you need? Good sir? Oh, I could have sworn he had a mission for me. Okay, hold on. Maybe the gifts are in here. Sermon, rituals. We don't have enough bones for that, do we? Oh, well, actually, no, we don't. We only have 55. A sermon? I don't think we need a sermon right now. We do need food, though, like desperately. Okay, so let's make everybody some food. It's not the best food. Cooking up some food. Cooking up some berries. Alright, well, everybody's eating. I desperately need to figure out how to give gifts. Maybe it's in this menu. No? No, I don't think it is. If we have meat, why can't we make better food? Okay. Let us go into the dark wood. Maybe there's a gift in there that we can get for one of the followers. Uh-oh, look who it is. Finally, let us end this. I'll be awaiting you in my temple. Come, witness true power. Okay, so this is the big bad boss fight. Once we make it through to the end here. Oh, nice. We got a bone axe. And then we also got Divine Blast. Knocks back enemies with range while also damaging them. That's pretty good. Break all this crap. Sometimes inside of the grass there's like meat. I don't know if that's because I like accidentally kill an animal, but I think it's the little animals or critters that are around that has the meat. And then of course you have to kill the... Did I get hurt there? I don't think I did. And then of course you have to kill or break the bones to get the bones. Overall weapon damage increases. Nice. That's good. We need more weapon damage. And it's good that this weapon already has poison damage by default. Uh-oh, something's happening. Your persistence is beginning to annoy me, little lamb. You may think yourself clever, you may think yourself righteous in your service to him, but you should not be so trusting of the Chained One. Oh well, it's too late for talk. One such as you deserves no absolution. This will not end well for you. Yeah. This coming from the guy that wanted to sacrifice us, you know? Oh, I took damage there. I didn't want to take damage. I was hoping not to take damage. Come here. Got him. Give you the loot. Oh, there's a lot of enemies here. And it's got this one enemy that I hate. This like crawling tremors looking enemy. And that's a movie I haven't watched in a while. Tremors. I wonder if they'll ever bring that movie back. Alright, we're gonna do 10% chance of gaining. Then we'll go. Oh, don't hit me. Whoop, don't hit me. Nope. I can break these cuffs. Damn it. Break. I'm gonna break all this crap here. Acquired a small gift. Oh, there we go. That's how you give gifts. Okay. Your generosity shows some bounds. A small gift to raise the loyalty of a follower. Nice. I say we go this way. Oh, this is the merchant. One can be certain of nothing but the heart's affection. Alright, we can buy a commandment fragment, a follower form, or a blueprint. I guess we'll go with blueprint. Oh, nice. Acquired large torch. I think that's just a decoration, but hey, decorations are nice. I can't remember if the decorations help you with the faith of your followers or not. They might. I don't remember though. I should have broke the grass while I was over there. Oh well. I have not gotten a single blue heart, even though I feel like I've killed at least 10 enemies. No, there we go. I literally just divined that into existence. Oh, it's the fisherman guy. Hey kiddo, keep your eyes off my fish. There ain't enough for the both of us. The best fishing can be found at Pilgrim's Passage. Where's that, you say? Let me show you. There's like a whole fishing mini game. And then that helps us get food for the colt. See, now get out of here. Thanks, bud. I'm gonna still steal your fish, though. Hee hee. Thank you for the fish. No. No. Oh, I don't think you can kill that thing. I forgot. I think it's just like an environmental hazard. I like it how the river closes up. That's funny. The river turned into a path. Tell me, lamb, do you believe in destiny? Immutable? I guess so. When attacked, 10% chance of negating damage. Ooh, that's actually good. I like that. I think it just happened to me too, like, because I could have sworn one of those enemies just hit me. I might be wrong. I don't know. It felt like it though. Let's go this way. Ooh, that one looks nice. Bone Dagger 2, chance of poisoning. It's a little bit better and a little bit worse at the same time. It's less damage, but it's faster. All right, let's go with it though. I think we actually do need to have fast hands here for this next part. Oh no, it's a buddy of ours. You must hungry mulchy have this one on the house. Oh really? This one's free. Thank you. We get a new follower for the freebie. Usually you have to pay him to get them. I think he has bones too if you break his stuff here. And I think if you break his stuff next time around, he's not gonna be as like nice to you. And it said follower meat, so he was eating our boys. Alright, here we go. This is where we have to fight the big bad. The big bad and the ugly. Alright, let's see if we can kill him on our first try. Oh, it's not right here, but it's gonna be close to here. Oh, is this one better? Oh, yes, it is. Nice. If we keep getting lucky with these weapon drops, that'll make it very easy on our first run for this guy. Speaking of weapon drops, I think this is the weapon vendor. It is. Nice. Step forward, beast, from swirling mist of chaos that's around. Allow me to regard you wholly. You carry the weight of ageless centuries upon such diminutive shoulders. Yet what is this? It seems your stature is deceiving. The weapon is not without the hand that wields to fell enemies, to defend honor, to break chains. Let your crown take the form of one of these works of iron, forged in everlasting fire. May you wield them well, promised liberator. Okay, I don't really think there's a weapon here that I would want. I mean, I kind of do want this one, but the speed reduction is something I don't want. But you know what I do want? I do think I want this one. When reason is extinguished, there is but one recourse. That is why I must keep the flames of my forging burn. Okay, we can go down. Nice, they were easy. They also had a lot of meat. Okay, here we go. Time to face you. I think this first guy is pretty clearly that he's easy. He shouldn't be too much of a problem for us. I grow tired of you, little lamb. Time to put an end to this frivolous masquerade. Oh no, they all sacrificed themselves. Well, not all of them, but most of them. Oh boy. I think maybe it just stays in the corner there. And if that is true, oh no, it moves. Okay, yeah, this guy's super easy. Way easier than I thought too, honestly. I thought this was going to actually be a slight challenge, but it's probably not going to be very much of a challenge. Oh god, I just got hit. I was hoping not to get hit in this boss round. If you don't get hit in the boss rounds, you get a pretty nice bonus. He's almost dead. Uh-oh. He's chasing me. Come on. Okay, he's about to die. Now he's gonna up the ante here with the enemies, I think. There's a lot of them. Luckily, these enemies are kind of easy to dodge. As long as you watch for where they're gonna go. I say that and I just got hit. So I gotta make sure oh, damn, I forgot about that move. And that move. Alright, he's dead though. He's dead right here. I got him. Easy. Nice. We got our first heretic heart. You have taken the beating heart of a heretic. The red crown can feast upon this heart to unlock new crown abilities, visiting the altar in your temple to unleash the true power of the red crown. Nice, and we got a trophy for killing Leshy. We got a new decoration. Just collect these bones here before we leave. Right here. Heretics defeated. Cleanse the non-believers. And we got a good amount of food, a good amount of coin. Very nice. Lest she fell before you like a grain of sand before a tidal wave. What is a shepherd without a flock? What is a shepherd without a flock? Expired soda cult. Look, everyone's so happy. I think this is the DLC content give offering. Yeah, once we have like 5 of those, then we can use that to get to the DLC area. Uh-oh, there's poop over here. Let me clean the poop. Oh, we got all our berries. There's a lot to cultivate here. Oh, is everybody angry about the sanitary conditions? So I guess there's too much poop around. Let me see if I can't find all the poop. This is broken. Damn it. Oh, I don't have enough wood. Damn, everybody's been pooping all over the place. We really need those bathrooms. This is what happens when you end up leaving for a crusade. Everyone just shits all over the place. Collect my berries. Alright, somebody needs something. What do you need, brother? Great leader, when times are tough, we can cook grass meals. Followers won't like it, but it beats starving. Try it now. Okay, accept, I guess. All I gotta do is just make one grass meal, I think. Grassy gruel. Ew. It'll give me -1 faith. Oh well. I guess I'll do this one too. Deadly dish, 75% chance of a follower instantly dying. Okay, no, we're not making that. Alright, let's make some good food. Good food coming up. Alright, that should put everybody at ease. Nice, our broom has increased its level. Now we got a glowing fertilizer. There you go, bud. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. But I was just letting you know that I finished your quest. Thank you, leader. My faith in you was justified. There we go. Alright, now we can do cult number 2. Upgrade temple and shrine, collect more devotion, and allow more followers to pray. Nice. Cult has grown. Everybody is loving it. We almost have enough faith for a new thing. And we have a new guy here. I beg you, indoctrinate me to your cult. I will not stray. Alright, I don't have anybody else to really name this after, so we'll just keep it at that name. And we'll do random here. Petable, strong constitution, and copperophilic. I guess worship for now. It's really nothing else. BD and KK have become friends. Oh, nice. Okay, let me go over here. I think I could give somebody a gift now. Who is the closest to level 2? Okay, that'll be you, KK. Let's interact, give a gift. Here's a small gift, my friend. A stick thingy. Nice, now they're level 2. Right. And we completed another quest with that. Alright, let's go in here and give the heart to the crown. Alright, we can do resurrection. When killed on a crusade, run for the first time. Sacrifice a follower to be resurrected. Once per crusade, eat I don't know what that is, to receive a heart that will vary depending on what is eaten. Focus whilst on a crusade, run to instantly return to base. Alright, receive a diseased heart at the beginning of each crusade run. Do I want a diseased heart? I'm gonna go with that one, because all the other ones were kind of crazy. Except for the returning to base one. That wasn't that bad. You have unlocked a new crown ability. You will begin each new crusade with a diseased heart. Diseased hearts damage all enemies in the room when you take a hit. Oh, nice. That's actually good then. Alright, I think we also have a new doctrine that we can unleash. Let's go ahead and get the new doctrine going. Alright, let's do work and worship. And then let's do faithful trait to cult. All cult members will gain the faithful trait, generate devotion faster. That's not bad. All cult members will gain the industrious trait and increase work speed by 15%. I like the faithful one. This is good. Alright, you have declared a doctrine which has imbued your followers with a new trait. This trait will be applied to all members of the cult and will change how their faith is affected by events. Very nice. Alright, here we can check out all our doctrines. And then let's go ahead and give a sermon. Nice. Might of the Devout or Curse of the Horde. We're going to do Might of the Devout. Increase the starting level of weapons when you begin a new crusade. Yes, definitely do that. Hell yeah. All right. All right, we pretty much got everything at this point. We have one divine inspiration. We could get a new shelter, lumberyard, stone mine, missionary. We could get scarecrows so that the birds don't do whatever they do. And I think these actually require, I guess they don't. I thought they required more than one. I guess we'll do shelter. I think that'll be better. They'll be happier with the shelter. Everyone loves a better shelter. I wonder if I can just put the shelter on top of... Okay, I can. That's sweet. Just put it on top of an existing one. I think the next thing we're going to have to do is definitely a lumberyard. Uh-oh, there's poop over there. That's not good. Dang, these shelters are kind of hard to build. Build, build, build. There we go. Somebody vomited. Why would you go and do that? Poop. Vomit. There's probably some more poop somewhere around here. Here it is. Oh, everybody's beds are breaking. Okay. All right, I think this is a good stopping point. We did the first boss and everything else, and we're about like 2 hours and 30 minutes into this recording, so we're going to go ahead and hit save. Save the game. Very nice. And this is just going to be the outro for the YouTube viewers out there in the future. Thank you all for tuning in. And if you made it this far into the video on YouTube, I appreciate you so much. Make sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And I will see you in the next part. Bye now. Okay, that about does it for the YouTube, the recording. And I think this about does it for the live stream as well. So we're going to go ahead and drop off here. It's kind of early in the morning, so I want to go ahead and start with the morning routine for myself. But I do appreciate everyone who stuck around and who is still around. Jay, brother, if you're still there, thank you so much for sticking around, chatting it up with me. It's always great to have somebody to just kind of chat it up with as we stream, and I appreciate that greatly. And of course, I'm super appreciative of all the gifts and everything else. But I am going to go ahead and hop off, my man. Make sure to check out anything else on the website or even on the TikTok page if you're interested. We also have the Discord and everything else if you're interested in those things as well. But I am going to go ahead and hop off here. You all have a great rest of your day. Bye now.